Hey guys, it's Tony here. We went ahead and did a complete restoration on this BMW F80 M3 carbon roof. The before and after is crazy. I'll go ahead and shoot the before right now. And then this is the after. We just got done spraying it. So I'll go ahead and walk you guys through on how we got it done. And I'll also give you guys a tour on the new booth. All right. So we got a BMW fucking we had an F80 BMW M3 for the roof. So we went ahead and sprayed a new resin on there. We pulled off all the old resin, cleaned it up, sprayed a new resin on there, blocked it, and now it's time for clear. It's like the final thing. What I'm doing right now is I'm just taking care of like the edges and stuff, prepping, just whatever's left, and then we'll go into like wiping it down with our wax and grease remover, and getting some clear coat on it, make it nice and glossy. All right, we got some solvent cleaner here. So we're gonna start out with the solvent cleaner, wipe everything down with this, and then once this is all dry and flashed off, we'll go ahead and spray the water base. And what the water base is gonna do is it's gonna clean like, stuff like fingerprints and stuff. This is gonna do more of like, fuck, I forgot. But anyways, we're gonna get this thing sprayed. The So the water base is also gonna. The reason why we do it last is because it gets rid of any kind of static. So that's why I like to use the solvent first and then the water base. Kind of the benefits of being tall. Roofs are pretty easy. You don't need a ladder or nothing. This is the water base cleaner. This will kind of get rid of some of that static. So even then, yeah, after the water base, I'm still gonna go with the blow tack. Then I'm gonna regular tack it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray like a mist coat of just 91% alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and that is gonna get rid of even more static or whatever's left from this stage of cleaning. So we're gonna go ahead and mix up the clear, grab our tack rag. We're gonna grab our two paint guns. One paint gun's gonna have the isopropyl alcohol in it, and then the other one's gonna have the clear coat. We'll just go right after one or the other. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give you a tour of the paint booth. We didn't do that yet, so let me go ahead and give you a tour. So this is supposed to be the clean room. Obviously, we're not done just yet, but we have some clients rolling some cars, so we're gonna go ahead and get it done while we can. But this is basically gonna be like a white room where you can hang your closet and your mask, and it'll be nice and clean. There'll be like a big thick carpet in here, so then that way when you walk in here with your shoes, the dirt gets trapped up in the carpet. So come in here. So then you would close this door, get dressed, and then you come into the booth. So like I said, I mean, like I said, the paint booth's not done yet. We still got to throw down the carpet and obviously build the door. So we're improvising because we got to make some money. So, but my dad's building custom doors, two doors that are going to swing open. That way the cars can come in and out. And I have a like 100% sealed paint booth. So me and my dad built this as like a semi-downdraft paint booth where the intake filters are right up there. You can see the air would get pulled from there. Right now it's kind of getting pulled from there and down there because we're not done yet. But we'll get it. We'll still get the job clean because we're taking all the parameters that we need to do to get a clean paint job. So then we went in and put up these PVC walls, white PVC walls. They're tongue and groove, so they're like completely airtight in here. All the corners and crevices is all like we use caulking to join up all like the holes and stuff, so that way air is not getting in through like cracks and crevices. then once we put the door, I have a paint booth carpet, the pig mat paint booth carpet, and that'll go in here and trap dirt as well. We got 8 lights on the walls, 4 on each wall. Super bright. And then we got 190 inches of hexagon lights on the roof. So like I said, it's a semi-downdraft paint booth. So the air is going to be coming from the top, and it's not a fully downdraft paint booth where it gets stuck to the bottom, but it'll travel to the other side of the booth, and I have these 2 filters, or 4 filters, all pulling air. So this will be pulling air from the intake filters, and that's how we get air to kind of like travel through the booth and just get some proper airflow. And then over here, where we have the mixing room. The mixing room right now is MIA. If you open this door, you're just going outside because, you know, build the mixing booth, the mixing area. So I'll show you where we're gonna mix our paint for now, temporarily. So let's go ahead and mix them clear. For paint, this is what I always do to get the cleanest job possible. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start off with blowing and tacking at the same time. So then that way, whatever I'm pulling out of cracks and crevices is flying out and either landing on the floor or just getting out. Because when I go with the gun and the air from the gun shoots that dust out, I don't want that to happen while I'm spraying. I'd rather do it while I'm tacking. Then after that, I'll go in with just the tack rag all over like the flat surfaces, even kind of like the plastic. And then I'll go with the gun that has all the alcohol, the 91% alcohol, and I'll just lightly mist it. You don't have to puddle it or nothing like that because all you need is kind of just to get rid of that static. Come back. I'll do the other side. Can you tell it's hot? Hot. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and spray our alcohol. Lightly just mist it right over. Just gonna do like, just real quick, fast passes, nothing crazy. If you guys want a full video on how to, you know, restore your roof, maybe I'll do it. You guys go ahead and comment if you guys want to go ahead and get it and learn how to do it. Okay, so this is the best clear coat gun in the game right now, my opinion. This is a WS400 Series 2. I have a few workers, a few painters at work. Some of them have used it and they love it. I love it. I don't think I'll ever use another clear coat gun for a long, long, long time. The fan on here is crazy. It's not as crazy as the Series 1, but the Supernova, but it's a slightly smaller, which is what everybody would aim for on the fan sizes. They're always adjusting the fan. I shoot this gun full fan, full fluid, and I have 0 issues. You get a super flat finish, almost no texture, you know. And it's a fast gun too. If you're gonna do it all over, or you're gonna do a whole uniside or something like that, you can get it done pretty quick with this gun. I like to shoot it at 26 PSI, around 3 to 4 inches away from the panel. I get real close with it. I wanna get that product on the panel. But everybody's different. Some people like 6 inches, 8 inches away, you know, depends. quick tip for when you're adjusting your pressure on your gun, always shoot towards kind of like the floor and your filters. If your filters are on the floor, shoot towards the floor. Because whatever you're blowing up, you want to just suck it down back that way. So I'm adjusting my pressure and I'm aiming the gun towards the filters. All right, let's get the spraying. All right. All right, job's done. We went ahead and laid down 3 coats of base, 3 coats of clear coat, and that's the final result. We're gonna give it like 24 hours to dry, and then we're gonna go ahead and denip and buff. It's a little bit dirtier than what I wanted, but we have a few reasons. We don't have a door in the booth, but it's no big deal. We're gonna go ahead and give it a wet sand and buff with like 2,000 grit, 3,000 grit, and get it delivered to the customer in a day or so, and we'll get his reaction on it and see what he thinks about it. If you guys want to see more content like this, if you want a more detailed on how to on the repair of the carbon fiber roofs and carbon fiber repairs, I'll go ahead and throw a before picture of what the roof looked like before. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or if you guys want to see more content like this, comment below, like and share and subscribe, guys. Okay, that's it.